Just one home game so far. This is their 5th in a stretch of 6 consecutive games on the road, because tomorrow afternoon they will head to AGWSR for a 4:30 p.m. tip-off. So Road Warriors are the Wolverines right now. And when it comes to some of the stat leaders, it's Peyton Foster, the leading scorer on the season, 10.8 points per game. However, she's only shooting about 26% on this season. So if she's able to kind of up that percentage, start knocking down a few more of those looks, she could really be an electric scorer for this Dyke New Hartford team. Again, 10.8 points, 8 points per game for Riley Reichs, who's provided a nice tall post presence down inside. 5'10" is her height, and she's the tallest on the team, at least among those that play regularly for Dyke New Hartford. Siri Smith in her senior season has gotten some starts here, 44% shooting. Mallory Peterson, Kaylin Meester, some of the players to watch for Dyke New Hartford here on the season as well. I'm going to take a timeout, introduce the starting lineups here in just a little bit, and then we'll have our opening tip-off, which will be, looks like just after 6:15. Appleton, Parkersburg, and Dyke New Hartford heading your way on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube.
Gamble Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Melima Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmelima.com for more information.
Let's meet the starters. First of all, for the road team, Dyke New Hartford. Number 11 is a 5'4" junior, Kaylin Meester. Number 13, a 5'7" junior, Peyton Foster. Number 15, a 5'4" senior, Mallory Peterson. Number 41 is a 5'10" junior, Riley Rice. And number 44 is a 5'9" senior, Siri Smith. And now let's meet the starters for the home team, Appleton-Parkersburg. Number 4 is a 5'9" junior forward, Kiera Morris. Number 5 is a 5'6" senior guard, Eva Walker. Number 12, a 5'10" senior forward, Colby Langsness. Number 20, a 5'9" senior guard, Ava Eddy. And number 22, a 5'9" senior guard, Megan Bruns. Let's take a timeout for the national anthem. Our opening tip-off is next.
Performing tonight's anthem is the AP Mixed Ensemble.
Appleton-Parkersburg and Dyke New Hartford Hoops is heading your way momentarily. Last time these teams met was at Dyke New Hartford on January 24th earlier this year. A 38-32 Falcon victory. AP won 62-28 here on their home court last season. By the way, I do want to recognize the coaching staff for both teams as well. Dyke New Hartford assistants are Mitzi Peterson and Madeline Danner. And AP is coached by assistants Robert Driscoll, Ellie Eachin, and head coach Brady Driscoll. All right, we are just about set for tonight's opening tip-off. It'll be Reichs and Morris to jump it up in the center circle. The ball is in the air. We are underway. AP controls the opening tip-off. Here's a three-pointer by Colby Wangsness. Catch and shoot. It's a little too strong. Gets her own board. Goes up to the rack along the baseline. Missed the two. So a couple of misses for the Falcons right out of the shoot. Three-pointer is missed by Eva Walker, and the rebound is going to be corralled by Dyke New Hartford. A jump ball has been called. And with that, we are underway with three misses by the Falcons here from the field on their first trip down the floor within the game's first 17 seconds. Tapped out of bounds is going to stay with Dyke New Hartford, wearing the road blue uniforms here tonight, with white numbers in text and black outlines, blue and white checkers down the sides. Meanwhile, Appleton-Parkersburg wearing the home white uniforms with black numbers in text, no outlines, and black stripes down the sides. Wolverines need to get it across half court. Reaching up is Wangsness, and that was right as the shot clock got down to 25 seconds, so the Wolverines were close to a turnover there. Here's a throw to the far side of the floor. Catch, shoot, three. It's Peyton Foster up and in from downtown, and the Wolverines are off to a 3-0 lead. Here comes AP trying to work through the pressure from Kaylin Meester. It's Eva Walker. Tosses it down to Bruns, working it into the post. Morris swirls in the lane, up and in for two, and the Falcons on the board for the first time. There's Kiera Morris averaging a double-double on the season, 12 points, 10 rebounds, and we got a travel call against Dyke New Hartford over on the far side of the court. 7:01 to go here in the first quarter, and now we got a whistle. Oh, we got to reset the shot clock back to 35 seconds, and now we are ready to resume action. All right, Falcons inbound into the backcourt here with Walker. Bounces a pass here to Morris near the top of the key. Around the perimeter to Eva Walker. Bounces it in, trying to bounce it to the high post right. Stolen away by Dyke New Hartford. DNH 3, AP 2. Down floor, it's Meester. Bouncing it underneath. Reichs had it blocked away, and Dyke New Hartford turns it back over to AP. Cross-court pass, and it's going to be out of bounds to Dyke New Hartford. The Wolverines with another, the Falcons with another turnover here. So a little bit of a slow start here for both teams. When it comes to shooting the ball, Dyke New Hartford 1 of 1, but AP 1 of 4 so far in the game. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. And DNH with the basketball around the perimeter. It's Peterson, throws it into the lane, catch and shoot. Siri Smith missed it off the back of the rim. Rebound goes to AP initially, it looks like, and a jump ball has been called, so the possession arrow will give it back to the Falcons. So the Wolverines not able to generate any points on that trip down the floor either after the missed jumper by Siri Smith. And here come the Falcons with some tempo. Colby Wangsis looks at the bucket, fake the shot, top of the key. Bruns catch and shoot, too strong off the back of the rim. Rebound tracked down by Eddie. And the Falcons will reset things here offensively. Wangsis the wing left side, bouncing it up to the free throw line. Bruns. Now Morris in the post, turns around, low post right. This is off the backboard, rebound goes to DNH. Kiera Morris off to a 1 for 2 shooting start to the game. Smith down inside, batted out of bounds by Megan Bruns of AP. They were looking to feed Reichs in the low post underneath. Lorna Bernard, AP's leading scorer, comes in off the bench. Get her first action of the night here with 5:39 to go in this first quarter. Bounce it down to low post right. Riley Reichs up and in for 2. Counted and 1. And a chance at a 3-point play for the Wolverine senior.
Taylor, you got 3 now.
The bucket is good. Foul AP's number 3, Bernard. That's her first, team first.
14.
And it goes on Lorna Bernard, her first personal foul. DNH 5, AP 2. And the free throw is no good from Riley Reichs. And AP secures the rebound. Cross half court come the Falcons. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Catch, shoot 3 is missed by Ava Eddy. Reichs secures the rebound. And here comes DNH. Coming on the road with a 5-2 lead here early on. AP certainly favored in this one, but the Wolverines looking to put the pressure on the Falcons here on their home court. Peyton Foster top of the key, line drive pass to Meester, down underneath, it's Reichs through contact, tries going up with it, now she gets through defenders, up and in for 2. Riley Reichs, her second bucket of the game, she's 2 for 2. DNH extends their lead to 7-2. Head coach Matt Dove's crew coming on the road, getting off to a pretty solid start here in this one. Here comes Walker, aggressive drive to the lane, fouled on her way up to the bucket. A 3 for 4 shooting start for the Wolverines, including 1 of 1 from downtown Peyton Foster with a made 3-pointer. 7-2 Dyke New Hartford, 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. And the Falcons to inbound down to their offensive end here with Walker on the baseline. Wangs wants to cut down to the paint. They inbound to Bernard. Tapped away on a block shot by Riley Reichs of Morris. Here comes a 3-pointer, it's Eddie. Off the rim, it's missed, and the rebound goes to Walker. And we got a foul. Looks like free throws coming up for the Falcons as Ava Eddy got rejected on her way up to the bucket. However, have a chance to earn them here at the free throw line. First shot by Eddie, up and in for the free throw. As Josie Silman comes in for Dyke New Hartford, she replaces Riley Reichs in the Wolverine lineup. One more free throw coming up here for Eddie. And that one is missed, but the rebound gets tapped up to Kaylin Meester of the Wolverines. So Eddie 1 for 2 on that trip to the line. And Dyke New Hartford has it with a 7-3 lead now. Deep 3, Caitlin Clark range. It's Peyton Foster, hits the front of the rim and missed. And now we got another jump ball called on the rebound. It'll stay with Dyke New Hartford. So Peyton Foster not afraid to let him fly from downtown like that. That was from near the the talons of the Falcon logo midcourt. Another deep three, a little bit shallower that time, and she swishes it. Nothing but net by Peyton Foster. Wolverines off to a 10-3 lead early in the first quarter. Falcons with the basketball, moving from right to left. Here's a disrupted pass by Kaylin Meester. One-on-one against Bernard. Meester to the rack and in. Wolverines off to a 12-3 lead, a 9-point advantage. DNH coming on the road looking for the upset. They got the Falcons on upset alert here, at least early on. Tip ball, Morris able to corral it for AP. Walker starts her dribble, takes to the free throw line. Shovels it away to Morris. Runs into Silman and traveled with the basketball. So the Falcons turn it back over on the travel. Now DNH has a chance to take a double-digit lead with 3:27 to go in the first quarter. Leading 12-3 right now. So far, AP's only points have come from a made free throw by Ava Eddy and a 2-point bucket by Kiera Morris. Otherwise, the Falcons are 1 for 9 shooting in the game, 0 of 5 from three-point range. Peterson bounces it across half court, finds Smith. Foster, and again, she's got some range. Now in the right side corner, it's Peterson. Around the perimeter, Foster was left wide open. Pump fake to shot, and will dribble it near the top, the key. Around the horn to the corner left side, three-pointer. Mallory Peterson couldn't get it to fall. Offensive board goes to Foster. Loose ball is going to be tipped and picked up by the Falcons. Running down in transition is AP. Underneath, Osterkamp missed the layup. Rebound goes to Silman. Another missed bunny for the Falcons, hoping that that does not come back to haunt them. 12-3 DNH, 2:44 and ticking to go here in the first quarter.
Run it. Iowa State.
And Matt Dove calls out the Iowa State play call. They feed Silman in the low post left. Goes through Smith's legs. Loose ball along the baseline, picked up by Walker. Falcons across half court. Osterkamp on the left side corner. And now Walker got away with a travel, but it was stolen away by Peterson. So they just let it go.
Iowa State. Iowa State.
Not really how you're supposed to do that, but that's what happened. Here's a three-pointer by Peterson, up and in. Mallory Peterson, and it causes Brady Driscoll to call a full timeout here with 2:07 to go in the first quarter. It's Dyke New Hartford 15, Appleton Parkersburg 3 here on Radio on the Go Sports.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Campbell Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Mellema Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmellema.com for more information.
.207 to go in the first quarter. It's Dyke New Hartford 15, Appleton Parkersburg 3. AP just called a full timeout here as we get toward the final stretches of the first quarter. Heck of a start for the Wolverines, 6 of 9 shooting, off to a 12-point lead so far. AP shooting just 1 of 10, including 0 of 5 from three-point range. DNH from 3, by the way, is 3 of 5, so 60% from downtown here in the early going. Couple straight losses for each team. And someone's going to get off the schneid here tonight. Right now, it's looking like DNH is going to have the upper hand in this one. Still a long way to go. Falcons with some work to do. Here's Walker. Hand off top of the key. It's Bernard. Ankle level dribble, able to pick it up after losing control. Down underneath. Colby Waxman is up and in off the backboard. Nice look for Colby underneath. Couple misses for the start of her night. Able to get on the board for the first time right there. Full court pressure here by AP. Wolverines able to get it across half court, bounce it down underneath, almost an and one from the low post right by Kirsten Peterson. But it's going to be 2 free throws coming up here for the DNH sophomore, standing 5'11".
Peterson at the line.
And this place quiets down. First free throw up and good. Hit the back of the rim, dropped right down through. DNH on the year, however, shooting just 44% at the free throw line. Second one is up and missed it to the left. By the way, that was her first miss at the free throw line here this season, so it remains a 16-5 lead for Dyke New Hartford, and AP gains possession. Minute 23 left in the first quarter. Falcons down to their offensive end, moving from right to left as I see it. Circling into the paint, it's Eva Walker, hacked in the axe. She'll head to the free throw line, a chance for an answer for AP. After Kirsten Peterson went 1 for 2 over on the other end, Eva Walker will look to cut into this deficit here a little bit, which right now stands at 11. Knocks down the first one, and Walker is on the scoreboard here for the first time tonight. Falcons shooting 55% of the free throw line. And the second one is no good, rims out. So each team with a 1 for 2 trip to the free throw line. It's now 16-6 in favor of DNH. Easter across half court. Tried tossing it down to the paint, got deflected away by Morris. Back up top of the key, here comes Peyton Foster running the point. Skip a pass down to the right side. And they cross over to Foster once again. Tipped up and stolen away by Bernard. Falcons with some tempo, forward for Eddy. Hesitation, left side layup, up and in for 2. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. AP has cut the deficit down to 8. Here come the Wolverines, a chance to go back up by double digits. Foster, here the midcourt logo. It's going to be an over and back violation on DNH. She skipped the pass to the right to Kaylin Meester. Bounced off of her knee and across half court, so that's going to be a DNH turnover. So here comes Peyton Osterkamp to inbound from the near sideline, right in front of me. Here's Eva Walker, run to the point here for the Falcons. Entering her senior season, she's been a key factor in this Falcon lineup for entering her 3rd year now. Down the low post left, it's Bruns. Outside and a travel on Osterkamp. Lifted the back foot as she took off to drive to the bucket. And she turns it back over to DNH. 16.2 seconds left here in the first. And DNH now has a chance to hold for the last shot. Leading 16-8. Here comes Foster across half court, tossing it forward from Meester. Around the horn to Mallory Peterson. Catch, shoot, 3-pointer. Missed it off the rim. Rebound bounces down to Morris. 2 seconds left. Walker back to Eddy. Half court heave. Hits the backboard, but no good. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Dyke New Hartford 16. Appleton Parkersburg 8. Let's head to the second quarter next.
Hey AP Falcon fans. Did you know there is a place on our website that you can find everything you need to know about our broadcasts and even links to other schools' broadcasts? Go to our website www.pcsd.net and click on live streaming in the upper right-hand corner or on the picture of the computer on the right. This will bring you to our live stream central page where you can find our updated broadcast schedule, links to the programs for current events going on, a game day link for our broadcasts, and links to other schools' broadcasts where we might play. If you feel so inclined, you can even donate towards our broadcasts as we continue to upgrade our equipment to make these live events for you viewing pleasure. Thank you all for your continued support, and as always, go Falcons.
To the second quarter we go. 16-8 is the Dyke New Hartford lead over Appleton Parkersburg. John Moenkel with it here inside the AP gym. Falcons down by 8. Wangs just bounces it to Bruns. Now it's Ava Eddy. Let's see what the Falcons are looking for here. No one opened the post right now. Eddy gets open in the left side corner. Shot clock at 7. Wangs terminates the dribble and finds Eddy. Top of the key. Down a low post. Right side, it's Morris, got rejected, and here comes DNH with a rebound. Kiera Morris off to a 1 for 4 shooting start to her game. AP now 3 of 13 from the field. DNH is 6 of 10. And it's rejected away from Riley Reichs. Players collide, and we got a foul. And Naomi Reich's first miss of the game, from the field anyway.
Wind up, Peter, wind up.
Here comes Walker across half court now for the Falcons. Crossing over on her dribble, takes it down into the paint, tries getting aggressive with it, turns it over. Picked up by Kaylin Meester, who passed it to Foster. Low post left, Siri Smith, turnaround jumper is missed. Ball flies out of bounds. Two players collide and hit the floor.
14. Oh, wait, sorry.
And DNH to, or excuse me, AP to inbound here.
14.
6:46 to go here in the second quarter.
Wind up, Sticks, wind up.
Neither team has scored in the period as of yet. Megan Bruns takes it and hands off to Eddie. Turns around to the free throw line. Walker looks at the bucket and drives. Almost turned it over, scramble for it on the floor. They're going to call a jump ball.
Jump ball, possession.
And DNH has the possession arrow, so they will take it back. A chance for them now to have the game's first points of the second quarter. Inbounds to Foster. AP extends the defense into the backcourt once again. They toss it forward to Smith. Tossing it right side to Meester. Almost wasn't ready for it. Cross court, it's Foster.
Iowa State. Hit it.
Here's a catch-shoot three-pointer. Nothing but net by Kaylin Meester. Meester now has a 2 and a 3. 5 points for her. Here's a three-pointer on the other side. Bernard looking for the answer. Couldn't get it to fall, but Morris secures the rebound. Wangsness right side, couldn't get it to fall, and it's going to be out of bounds to AP. So Bernard misses a 3. Wangsness misses a layup, but the Falcons retain possession here. Trailing 19-6 early in the second quarter. There have been just 3 points scored in the period so far, and that belongs to DNH. And that three-pointer by Meester a moment ago. Walker down to the baseline. Here's a cut from the top of the key. Ava Eddy flicks it up and in from the left side of the lane. Eddy now 2 for 3 from the field. Falcons get a steal. Tipped by Walker, picked up by Eddy. To the wing right side. Now Walker wide open for 3. Hit the front of the rim and missed. Meester secures the board. Long pass down floor. Smith rejected away by Morris. Down the other way comes AP. Looking to claw their way back into this thing. Three-pointer left side. Ava Eddy. Nothing but net from Ava. And the Falcons have cut this down to a 19-13 deficit. Back to within 6 now, and a 30-second timeout called by Matt Dove here with 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in period number 2. Right now, DNH being led in scoring by Peyton Foster. She's got 6 points on 2 made three-pointers. She is 2 for 3 shooting, all of them from three-point range. Kaylin Meester has 5. AP led by Ava Eddy with 8 points after that three-pointer a moment ago. She is 3 for 4 from the field, including 1 of 2 from three-point range. Timeout is over with. Each team has 4 left in the game. So here we go. Now a scramble for it on the floor. Reichs reached down. Wangsness is laying on the ground, and she's going to get the advantage there as AP has the possession arrow. So here comes Walker, taking it across half court. Jalen Smith just checked into the game for DNH. So did Autumn Meester. Corner right side, it's Walker, tapped from behind by Reichs. Now Bernard takes it to the high post left. Walker into the paint, bounces it right. To the rack right baseline, missed by Morris. Foul on her second attempt. So Kiera Morris a chance to earn him here at the free throw line.
DNH is number 44, Siri Smith. That's her first, team second.
AP right now 2 for 4 from the field, and or excuse me, 2 of 4 at the free throw line, 5 of 19 from the field. First free throw up and in here for Kiera Morris. And now the Falcons are back to within 5 at 19-14. One more free throw coming up for Kiera. Flicks the wrist and rattled in and out. Rebound goes to Riley Reichs of the Wolverines. 4.5 to go here in the second quarter. It remains a 19-14 lead. That ball was flying toward me. Michaela Meester able to sidestep. Now we got 10 seconds of the backcourt called. Wolverines turn it back over to AP. And a bucket here by the Falcons would cut it down to a one-possession game, down 19-14. All right, let's see what kind of play design the Falcons come up with. Screen set up top here by Wangsness. They skip it left side here to Osterkamp. Wangsness another screen for Osterkamp. Brings it up top, guard one-on-one by Foster, who sags off her. Now back up man-man. Skip to the right, it's Eddie. Nice dribble moves in and out of that three-point line. Eddie's getting open the corner left side. No one sees her. 7 on the shot clock. Here comes Wangsness. Throws a pass left to Eddie, but it's out of bounds. Wide of the target, and the Falcons turn it back over. Wolverines get it back, up by 5. 3:51 to go till halftime. Speaker of the house, Pat Grassley is in the house as well. See him across the way. Falcons get a takeaway. Lorna Bernard looks at the bucket. Pass away to Wangsness, takes it into the paint. Left side, the floater is missed. Rebound goes to DNH with Silman. Cross half court to the full court press of AP. Almost stolen away by Bruns. Bounce it left, Reichs up and in for 2 with the assist to Foster. Nice game for Riley Reichs so far. 3 of 4 from the field. DNH extends the lead at 21-14. Top of the key, Wangsness. Terminates the dribble, finds Bernard. Around the perimeter. Eddie pops up a three-pointer. Too strong off the rim. Offensive board, Wangsness. Easy putback is in. So that ended up being a pretty good offensive look. Missed 3, but the 2 was made. Here's a three-pointer. On the other side is Peyton Foster. What an answer for the Wolverines. Foster now 3 of 4 from three-point range. And the Wolverines extend the lead to 24-16. 2.5 minutes to go till halftime. Screen set by Wangsness. Around the horn to the right side, Osterkamp. Guarded by Foster. We're almost tapped away. Bernard almost had an open look. Here in the wing left side, now circles into the paint. Fires it up, kind of a crazy shot off balance. Missed it, but the rebound goes to Bruns. She missed the putback. Now Wangsness an opportunity, and she gets fouled on her way up. So Colby will head to the free throw line.
That's her first, team third. Wangsness at the line for the Falcons.
And the first free throw is up and in. After it hits both the front and back of the rim. Some substitutions for each side. And one more free throw pending from Wangsness. That one is good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. AP back to within 6 at 24-18. And DNH quickly works it down the floor, but the shot was missed from point-blank range by Riley Reichs. 2 minutes till halftime. Wangsness, left side wing, runs into traffic and gets it back from Bruns. Low-scoring first half. A defensive battle, catch-shoot three-pointer, and that is missed by Wangsness. Loose ball, still a scramble for it, and Foster's going to take it away. Wangsness reaches in and forces the jump ball. So that's a heads-up play for Colby, because Foster pretty much had it all to herself. She was laying with her back on the ground. She was going to have to pass it to someone to avoid the travel, but Wangsness able to force the jump ball, and DNH is going to have the possession after all that. Peyton Foster, the sister of Ellie Foster, who spent some time in the UNI women's basketball roster. Three-pointer, Kalen Meester knocks it down from the left wing. Meester is 3 for 3 from the field, including 2 made threes. Other side, it's Bernard. Missed the three-pointer strong from the left wing. Rebound goes to DNH. Minute 17 left until halftime. 27-18, DNH. Down underneath, it's Smith. Right side layup, up and in, counted and one. Looks like Colby Wentz is going to get called for the foul. That's going to be the first team foul on AP here of this second quarter.
Peterson checking in for DNH.
And it gives Siri Smith a chance at a three-point play. And the and one free throw is off the back of the rim and missed. Wolverines fighting for the rebound though. And another whistle. It's going to be out of bounds this time to AP. 29-18 Wolverines. A minute and 5 seconds until halftime. Wangs takes it across half court. Hands off behind her back. Finds Lorna Bernard. Now under a minute to go first half. Wangsis drives down into the paint. Blocked away. Put back is up and in, however, by Morris. I think it was Kirsten Peterson who got a hand on it. 29-20. We got a whistle here. A little bit of a collision over on the far side of the court. And DNH will inbound. 39 seconds left here in the first half. Runs comes in to replace Wangsness for the Falcon lineup. Others on the floor for AP include Walker, Bernard, Eddie, and let's see who's the fifth, and Morris. DNH is 5 on the floor. Our Foster, Kalen Meester, Siri Smith, Mallory Peterson, and Kirsten Peterson. Down underneath, it's Foster, loses it out of bounds. I believe DNH is going to keep it here with 11 seconds on the shot clock. Twice as much time of the game clock right now, 22. All right, here comes the inbounds to Meester. Now 10 to shoot. Three-pointer, right corner. Airballed strong by Foster. Offensive board goes to Smith. Three-pointer on the other side. Missed short by Peterson. And a two, trying to put it back up and in. And a foul gets called with 8 seconds left.
Nice job. Hey, no fouls. No fouls here.
So a barrage of missed shots on that possession. And here come the Falcons with 6 seconds left. Cross half court, here's Eddie. 3 seconds, toss it high right side. Tip, Meester picks it up, and they don't get a shot off before time expired. Now hold on a sec. Players are still on the floor. Looks like they called a foul here. Lorna Bernard commits the foul. There's no time remaining on the clock, and Kalen Meester's gonna head to the free throw line for DNH. Trying to give him 2 more here before the half expires. And the first one up and in. A 10-point lead for DNH. And she'll get 1 more, and then we'll head to halftime. And that one is no good. And that will bring us to halftime. It's Dyke New Hartford 30, Appleton Parkersburg 20. Be back here in just a moment.
Gamble Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Melima Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmelima.com for more information.
We've reached halftime inside the Appleton-Parkersburg gym. It's Dyke New Hartford 30, Appleton-Parkersburg 20. Some other games throughout the league tonight. Number 10 and 2A Grundy Center is hosting number 5 and 1A Gladbrook Rhinebeck. They are underway in the third quarter. Right now, Grundy Center leads it 26-19. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third quarter, just down Highway 14 from here. Other games in the league tonight include AGWSR hosting South Hardin, Hudson at Columbus Catholic. Number 2 and 2A Denver is hosting Wapsie Valley. Jessup is hosting Union. Sumner Fredericksburg is at Owine. See if we can get you some results from some of those games elsewhere in league action tonight. Well, again, we're at halftime of this one, and Dyke New Hartford has the Falcons on upset alert here a little bit. A 10-point lead right now. It has been as many as 11 throughout the game. And DNH is hot from the field right now, shooting 11 of 22. So a 50% night shooting so far. 6 of 11 from three-point range, 2 of 6 at the free throw line. That's the only kind of bad mark for DNH right now. Kaylin Meester and Peyton Foster with 9 points apiece. And Meester is 3 for 3, perfect from the field. 2 of them three-pointers. And 3 for 5 for Peyton Foster, all of them from three-point range. Riley Reichs has 6 points, Mallory Peterson 3, Siri Smith 2, and Kirsten Peterson with 1. AP is just 7 of 28, so 25% from the field for the Falcons. So DNH shooting twice as efficient as AP as of right now. Falcons are 1 of 11 from three-point range and 5 of 8 at the free throw line. Ava Eddy leads with 8 points on 3 for 5 shooting, including 1 of 3 from downtown. Colby Wengsness has 6, Kiera Morris has 5, and Eva Walker has 1. So that's a look at the stats for each side, as DNH has AP on the ropes a little bit. Certainly still 16 minutes of basketball to be played, but the Wolverines have got to be really thrilled with how they're playing right now. And both teams are back out here for the second half warm-ups. A pretty short period in the locker room for each side. They want to get right back out here and keep this thing moving. We've got the boys game between these two teams coming up after we're done with the girls game. That'll be around 7:45-ish, so certainly hope you're able to stay with me for that one. And then one more broadcast here with Radio On The Go Sports before we head off to the Christmas break. It'll be coming up next Monday night when Appleton-Parkersburg travels to Waverly Shell Rock. 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip-off here on 99 The Wave and Radio On The Go on YouTube. Certainly hope you're able to join me for that one. We got about another 3 minutes till we get rolling in the third quarter. Again, the halftime score is Dyke New Hartford 30, Appleton-Parkersburg 20. The second half is next. It's almost time for the second half. It's Dyke New Hartford 30, Athens and Parkersburg 20. John Moensel with you here on 99 The Rave and Radio on the Go's YouTube channel for this North Iowa Cedar League rivalry matchup. DNH will get the ball and will move from right to left as I see it from my courtside broadcast location. And here we go. Foster brings it across half court for the Wolverines, working on a 10-point lead. Just underway in quarter number 3. Down underneath, it's Foster from the paint. Assist from the outside to Meester, and DNH now up by their largest margin. It is 32-20. Foster with her first 2 of the game as well. Just underway here in the third quarter. Right side, Eva Walker bounces and pops up a three-pointer. Missed it. Rebound goes to DNH. And now Foster kind of takes a tumble over to the far side bleachers. DNH turns it over. Walker picks it up in the backcourt, and here we go with the Falcons. Wing left, it's a three-pointer. Colby Wangsness went for the bank. Couldn't get it. Loose ball picked up by Reichs. And we got another whistle, and it's going to be out of bounds. And Falcons will keep it here 50 seconds into the third quarter. And here's Walker. Place got dead quiet here for a moment. Pretty solid crowd here, I would say, for both sides. 1 minute gone, third quarter. Eddie's got it for AP. Toss it to the high post left. It's Morris. Looks to back it in on Reichs. Turns around, flips the wrist. Up and in for 2. Morris with her third make of the game. Falcons are back to within 10 at 32-22. Foster runs the point across half court. Screen set by Reichs up top. Now Foster takes it left. Drives down toward the low post left. Tries heaving it up, but didn't hit hardly anything. Just a little bit of the net. Down underneath for Morris on the other side for AP. Kiera with back-to-back buckets. Falcons back to within 8 at 32-24. Minute 40 seconds into this third quarter. Here comes Meester. Open pass to the bucket. Lays it up and in for 2. Left side of that AP defense was just not there whatsoever. Meester with a make. Back to a 10-point Wolverine lead. Head coach Matt Dove looking for his first victory in this series in his second year as the head coach. This ball picked up by Walker. Lost it between the legs momentarily. Now circles down to the left. Hard drive to the baseline. Kick to the wing, now up top. It's Wangsness. Terminates the dribble and finds Eddie. 5 in the shot clock. Bruns. High post left, it's Morris. Down underneath. Lays it up and in for 2. And Kiera Morris has another 3 straight here in the third quarter. 4 straight makes overall for Kiera Morris from the field. 34-26, loose ball, bouncing to the far sideline and out of bounds. And it'll stay with Dyke New Hartford. After some strong defense by AP, he was able to force the loose ball. Couldn't quite get the takeaway, however. And the inbound here to Foster. 34-26 DNH, 5:19 to go, third quarter. Around the horn, they send it to the wing left side, Meester. Looks at the bucket, thought about shooting it. Straight on three-pointer, missed by Peterson, and the rebound goes to Wangsness. Falcons working it down the other way. Kick to the corner. Walker, or excuse me, Bernard thought about the 3. Now it's Walker up top. Now drives right into the paint. Tip ball picked up by Morris. Too strong off the backboard, and the rebound goes down. It goes to AP after it was taken away by from DNH. And now we got an and one down at the other side by the Wolverines. It'll be Peyton Foster with an and one opportunity here at the free throw line.
It's her third foul.
By the way, that was the third foul on Colby Wangsness in the game. The and one free throw by Foster is rattled down through. Just like that, the Wolverines are back in front by 11. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter, approaching the halfway point of the period. Walker looks at the bucket, drives down in the paint, bounce it left. Morris had it tipped away by Peterson. Wolverines across half court, Foster. Meester drives in from the right side, and she traveled. Turns it back over to AP. You're with 4:15 to go in this third quarter. DNH averaging around 20 turnovers per game here early on in the season. Through their first 5 games. Screen set by Wangs. That's for Walker, who drives right. Passes away toward Eddie. Now Bernard. Straight on 3. Hit the front of the rim and dropped down through. Lorna Bernard on the scoreboard for the first time. It took a little while, but she gets off the schneid a little bit. 37-29. 3:45 to go now in the third quarter. Reichs on the left side block. Knocked away by Morris. Rebound is picked up by the Falcons. Bernard almost gets trapped in the backcourt, and Brady Driscoll was able to bang the timeout here with 3:32 to go in the third quarter. A 30-second, so we will keep it right here for this one. With a DNH leading AP 37-29. Well, let's go ahead and take another quick look at the stat sheet here. AP is now up to 11 of 36 shooting, so 30.5%, 2 of 14 from three-point range. Kiera Morris with a team high 11 points. DNH being led by Peyton Foster with 14 points. They're now at 14 of 27. So still a good shooting night for them. They are at 50% of the first half. A little bit more than that now. All right, so here comes Wangs just inbound from the sideline. And AP gets it across half court. The timeout was called because Bernard nearly got trapped in the backcourt by the tenacious defense of Dyke-New Hartford. They pass it down into the post with Morris. Now back outside Wangsness. Floats it up from 13 feet out, gets it to drop. Falcons back to within 6. Wangsness up to 8 points. She is in a little foul trouble with 3 right now. Now hard drive by Peterson. Taken away by the Falcons. Wangsness. AP with tempo. Forward for Walker. Takes it down to the baseline. Flings the pass left side. Here's Eddie. Drives into the post. Scoops it up on the run. Missed it. In and out. The rebound goes to Rice. And AP would love to have that possession back. It was a great look. Halfway down and out. 2.5 to go third quarter. DNH leading AP 37-31. Right slow post left. Deflected from behind and blocked by Morris. Another block by Kiera. Now it's Bernard. Crossing over on her dribble. Hand off Wangsness. Pops up a three-pointer. Off the rim, it's missed. Wolverines secure the rebound. And across half court comes Foster here. With 2 minutes to go in the third. DNH in front by 6. Down into the post. Reichs turns around. Missed it off the backboard. Falcon bench was calling for 3 in the lane. Underneath, it's Morris. Open for a set. Got covered up and hit the bucket. A high arcing shot. And a timeout has been called by DNH head coach Matt Dove with 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Dyke-New Hartford 37, Appleton Parkersburg 33 will step aside as well.
Gamble Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Mellema Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmellema.com for more information.
Dyke-New Hartford 37, Appleton Parkersburg 33 with 1 minute and 42 seconds left in the third quarter. DNH just used a full timeout. Now each team has 3 remaining. for the rest of this game. 9 minutes and 42 seconds of basketball left. Who's going to come out on top? The Wolverines led by as many as 12 earlier in this third quarter. But the Falcons have now sliced it down to 4 right before that timeout took place. Jalen Smith checks in after the previous dead ball for DNH. 90 seconds now, third quarter. A dangerous pass is taken away by Walker. Falcons with a takeaway. Ran down with some tempo in transition, but they'll set up a set play now. Runs, tries throwing a no-look pass down into the paint. Walker almost lost it. Here's a three-pointer, short from the right side. It's missed by Bernard. Rebound being pinballed around and ultimately controlled by Foster of DNH. 1 minute to go, third quarter. Peterson with it for DNH. Cross-court pass now to Smith. Holds it overhead and takes one dribble, terminates. Now Peterson into the paint. Had it ripped away by Walker. Wangsness. One-on-one against Foster. Goes around her from the left side and lays it up and in. A two-point game. Falcons are back to within 37-35. Crucial possession for DNH right now. Foster stops the dribble. Throws it right side for Jalen Smith in the wing. Back to Foster. Guarded one-on-one by Bernard. Foster runs into Wangsness. Turnaround, 13-footer. Foster puts it in after a bounce on the rim.
No foul, no foul.
8 seconds left in the period. Here comes AP, a drive down Walker. Pinballed around, picked up by DNH. 2 seconds, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. Appleton Parkersburg trailing Dyke New Hartford 39-35. Fourth quarter's coming up next. Let's head to the fourth quarter. Dyke New Hartford 39, Appleton Parkersburg 35. Wolverines have had the lead for basically the entire way through. As many as 12 points in the third quarter at one point. Falcons cut it down to 2 at one point as well just a moment ago. AP with the basketball as we get started in the fourth quarter.
Stay there now, stay there now.
Here's a three-pointer left side. It's Bruns, left it short. Scramble for the board. It's going to be out of bounds. Ooh, it goes to AP. They said that Josie Silman down to the floor touched it last.
Up across now. Hey, you got it.
And the Falcons will maintain the possession here, looking to cut the deficit down to one possession. Walker, the inbound. High post left, they find Morris. Bounce it up top of the key, crossing over is Eddie. Throws a dangerous pass, looking for Wangsness, and now we got a whistle. Looks like Colby gets called for a reach-in foul. Wangsness with her 4th of the game.
Hey, Jack.
Bernard coming to check in. Is she going to replace Wangsness? Yeah, she is. All right, here we go. 30 seconds into the fourth quarter. And DNH working on a 4-point lead. Down to the post. Silman rejected by Morris, but a foul. And that'll be the first personal foul of the game committed by Morris, who has scored 13 points, a team high for AP right now. Silman heading to the free throw line right now for the Wolverines. And Brady Driscoll trying to get an explanation from one of the referees. First free throw by Silman is up and in. That was her first made free throw of the year. Entered the night 0 for 2. And her first point of the night as well. Second free throw is off the back of the rim and missed. Rebound is secured by Morris. So a 5-point lead for DNH at 40-35. Three-pointer has gone from the left wing. Ava Eddy from downtown. Falcons are back to within 1 possession. Might be a barn burner here down the stretch. 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds to AP. 40-38 is the score in favor of DNH. The Falcons have cut it back down to 2. They've said 40-37 earlier. It is 40-38. So here's Walker, guarded hard by Foster. Walker across half court. Bounce to the left here for Morris. Back up top runs. Falcons a chance to tie or take the lead. What a possession this could be. Cross-court pass. Here comes Bernard to the free throw line and back out Walker. Great movement. Here comes a three-pointer. Bruns for the lead. It's short. Rebound goes to DNH with Smith. Would have given the Falcons a lead. DNH now working on a 2-point advantage. 6:20 to go, fourth quarter. Who's going to be the most disciplined team down the stretch? That's the team that's going to win this game. Deep three, Foster on the rim, hit every part of it, and dropped down through. Peyton Foster with her 4th made three-pointer of the game. And now we got a whistle as the Falcons were working it down the floor.
Foul on Megan Harper's number 13, Peyton Foster. That's her first, team first.
And that is Foster's first personal foul of the game, also the team's first of this fourth quarter. Inbounds pass, top of the key, Bernard. Drives through into the paint and loses control of it. Tries reaching in, and a jump ball is called. I thought that was going to be a sure foul. It was ultimately corralled in by Siri Smith of DNH. And the Falcons get lucky that that was not a foul call. It was a jump ball instead. So DNH will maintain possession after that. 5:45 to go, fourth quarter. DNH 43, AP 38. Turnaround shot of the lane is missed by Reichs, and the rebound goes to Morris. Down the floor come the Falcons, down by 5. Three-pointer, it's Eddy. Missed it strong. Offensive board, Morris. Fouled on the putback attempt. So some crucial free throws for Kiera Morris of the Falcons right now. Team is shooting 55% on the year. Morris is at 52. Some of her biggest of the season right now, and she swishes the first. One more pending. Takes a spin of the ball. Flicks the wrist and hits the back of the rim and missed. Wolverines get the rebound. Tipped in the backcourt, picked up by Eddy. Falcons with a steal. Eddy brings it back out beyond the three-point line. And they'll reset the offense here, down by 4. Three-pointer, it's Bernard. Missed it from just right of center. Rebound goes to DNH. Now Meester with tempo. Down court to the rack. Missed off the bottom of the backboard. And now we got an out-of-bounds call on AP with a foot on the baseline. I think it was Bruns. So DNH to inbound Meester, tosses it in deep and finds Foster. Meester pops up a long 2 and hits it from the left corner. She had a toe on the line, so just a 2, but it's a 45-39 lead for DNH. What a way to respond for the Wolverines after AP got to within 2. Morris in the paint, turns around, hits the bottom of the rim. Fight for the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball, and AP has the possession arrow.
Wangsness checking in for AP.
Here we go, talk, let's go, talk!
Wangsness coming back into the game to replace Bruns. 4:42 to go, fourth quarter. And they try bouncing it into Wangsness. A dangerous pass is stolen away. Now it's loose again in front of the AP team bench. And Matt Dub was right on the money, calling that timeout. A 30 here with 4:36 to go in the fourth quarter. DNH leading AP 45-39. And that was a crucial moment for DNH to secure the possession and get the timeout called right there. So 4:36 to go in regulation. DNH 45, AP 39. Wolverines have led the entire way through. AP has cut the deficit down to 2 at a couple of different moments, have not gotten any closer. Largest lead of the game for the Wolverines has been 12. Timeout is over with. DNH has 2 left, AP has 3. All right, so the Wolverines will inbound from the backcourt here, and a fresh 35 on the shot clock. Meester sprints across half court, guarded by Eddie. Takes down toward the baseline, terminates the dribble, into the paint, almost tipped away. Now it is tipped away by Wangsness. She gets the rejection of Siri Smith. Three-pointer left side, and it's knocked down by Lorna Bernard. Falcons back to within 3 again. They've cut the deficit in half from what it was a moment ago. Lorna Bernard with her second made 3 of the game. Down to the post, Reichs, a foul on Morris. That one was pretty obvious that time. It'll send Riley Reichs down to the free throw line. A chance to earn him at the strike. 4 minutes and 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And the first one up and hits the back of the rim and missed. DNH as a team is now 4 of 10 at the free throw line. And the second one also missed. Rebound tapped, it goes to Morris. Falcons down 3. Bernard across half court. Kicks to the wing. Here comes Wangsness. Kind of a loose ball, almost lost it. Picked up Bernard, top of the key Walker. Takes the dribble, throws it into the lane. Morris down to low post, up and in for 2. And it is a 1-point game. Kiera Morris knocks down the layup. Foster takes it across half court with 3.5 minutes to play. DNH leading 45-44. Three-pointer missed by Foster. Offensive board goes to Reichs and a tie-up.
Possession, DNH.
Wolverines will keep it on the alternating possession. Meester inbound, looking, bounces it in, low post left, it's Reichs. Kick out, here's a three-pointer. Meester missed it off the rim. And picked up over on the far side of the court by Eva Walker. Here come the Falcons, looking for the lead. Down to the block, pinball around, and we got a whistle now. It's going to be a foul called on Ava Eddy of the Falcons.
Number 20, Ava Eddy, that's her first 11.
So that's the fourth personal, no more, or fourth team foul. Fourth team foul, that is, of the quarter for the Falcons, so no more to give. First personal for Ava Eddy as well. DNH with 2 personal fouls. Here comes Foster, aggressive drive to the lane. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound goes to the Wolverines, however. Trying to track it down to the corner. And now Falcons get a takeaway with Walker. A bucket puts AP in front. Bernard takes to the free throw line. Lost her dribble, loose ball, now throws it out, and we got a timeout called by Brady Driscoll. He could see that coming. He could see that was bad news about to happen. So he gets a timeout with 2:44 to go in the fourth quarter. DNH leading AP 45-44. We got a big time finish coming up. 2:44 to go here in the fourth quarter. DNH 45, AP 44. And now each team has 2 timeouts left after AP just called one a moment ago. All right, a bucket gives the Falcons the lead. Morris with it, deep in the wing left, holds it overhead, now finds Langsons. 15 on the shot clock. Eddie cross court and finds Walker. Tosses it up, down to the post. Morris works into the lane and gets the friendly roll. And AP leads it, 46-45. Kiera Morris with one of the biggest buckets of her career. Now it's going to be tapped out of bounds over on the far side. It's going to stay with DNH. All right, so the Wolverines stand out here. 2:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Inbounds goes to Foster. Down to the post right side. It's Rice. Takes dribble, working it on Morris. Back out to the wing. Here comes a three-pointer. Rattle down through. It's Mallory Peterson from downtown. And the Wolverines take the lead straight back at 48-46. A minute 50 left to play. Falcons with the ball. Wansis hands off Walker. Drives down into the lane. Taken away by the Wolverines. She tried passing it straight to Riley Reichs in her outstretched arms. Foster across half court. A minute 35 left. Wing right side, it's Meester. Peterson now to Foster. She's dangerous from 3. Drives down the lane. Bounce to right side. Reichs up and in off the backboard for 2. What a clutch bucket right there. 50-46, Wolverines. A minute 15 left. Wangs with the ball for AP, running it up top. Playing with 4 fouls. Toss it down to the post, it's Morris. Kick out. Now straight on, it's Walker. Kick out to the wing left. It's a stop and pop move. Knocked down by Lorna Bernard. That was smooth right there. A timeout has been called. 30-second timeout here with 55.6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a great jumper by Lorna Bernard. Pulls up on the run from the left side elbow. So the leading scorer for AP now up to 8 points. That's Bernard. Leading scorer in the game is Kiera Morris with 18 points. What a night she's had. Ava Eddy 11, Colby Wangsness with 10. And the Falcons have heated up as the game has gone on. Now 19 of 52, a mark that is not great, but it's a whole lot better than it was. Meanwhile, DNH cooling down a little bit. They were over 50% for a good chunk of the game. They're now at 19 of 40. All right, so AP with 1 timeout left, DNH with 2. And here comes Peterson to inbound for the Wolverines. 54 seconds left. DNH 50, AP 48. And Foster across half court. Terminates the dribble and bounces it to Smith. Down underneath, it's Rice. Crowd maybe thought there was a travel there. Foster sidesteps, now bounce it down. It's picked off by Wangsness. AP's got it, down by 2. Shot clock is off with 30 seconds left. Loose ball, almost was a turnover. Picked up by Eddy. Walker fires it to Bruns, to the right side. Eddy down to the post right side, and a foul has been called on DNH. Not in the bonus yet, but that was the 4th for the team. And the 4th personal foul on Reichs.
Talk here, talk.
So now she has got to be careful. 17 seconds left. AP to inbound in their offensive end. Down by 2. Walker to inbound. They get it in. 3 for the lead. Bernard bouncing on the rim and missed. Rebound secured by DNH with 11 seconds left. Now taken away by Morris. Bouncing it right. The ball is still loose and picked up by Bernard. And now a timeout called by Brady Driscoll with 5.2 seconds left. The Falcons have a chance to tie it or win it here. Holy cow, we are coming down to the wire. Full timeout will keep it here with 5.2 seconds left. Lorna Bernard missed a three-pointer that would have given the Falcons a lead. Then there was 2 turnovers, 1 for each team, and nearly another one. Holy cow, it all comes down to this. 5.2 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and AP will inbound on their offensive end. So Kiara Morris has had a good night scoring it in the post. 18 points, team high. So 8 of 15 for her. You know, she's probably going to be guarded pretty heavily. Lorna Bernard, she's kind of starting to heat up as this game has hit its final stretch as well. So she's certainly a threat to score from anywhere on the court, to be honest with you. All right, timeout is done. It comes down to this. AP down by 2. 5.2 seconds left on the clock. Inbounding on their offensive end. Here we go. It's Walker to inbound. Finds Wangsis. Turns around. Drives down to the bucket. Off the backboard, miss. Rebound put back by Morris is missed. And that is the game. 50-48. Dyke New Hartford comes on the road and picks up the upset. What a gritty performance by the Wolverines. And Dyke New Hartford snaps a 2-game losing streak in the series. Postgame coverage is coming up next.
Campbell Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Melima Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmelima.com for more information.
All right, you got me in that? All right, cool. All right, it's continuing coverage of Dyke New Hartford basketball with head girls coach Matt Dove after a 50-48 victory over Appleton Parkersburg on the road. And Coach, what a victory for your team. You're able to hold on there at the very end. A night where you find yourselves up by as many as 12, but you guys weathered through a lot of battles tonight. You know, what can you say about this victory against AP tonight?
Yeah, just real happy for the girls, man. You know, we've had some games where we've been up and just kind of go through dry spells, and I think we kind of would just tuck tail and go the other way. And tonight, you know, we went through some dry spells, but I thought the girls responded, and that's, you know, like we said in the locker room, we just asked for a result. We just asked that you keep competing, and they certainly did that tonight. But hats off to AP, man. I mean, until that final horn went, we were nervous the whole time because that's a really good team, really good coaching staff. So just really, really fun game. Just happy our girls could find a way at the end.
Yeah, how about that very last stretch there? There was a couple turnovers in the span of about 2 seconds. AP gets a timeout off with like 5 seconds left, and so you guys got to play some defense there, you know, play without fouling and stuff like that. Just walk me through kind of the conversation in the timeouts and what you guys were, you know, going for defensively.
Well, I think we came up with it a little bit there, and I think a good coach would have called timeout, but I just wasn't fast enough on the trigger. So, but yeah, I mean, in the timeout, we just said, you know, it's 5 seconds. You know, we do this stuff quite a bit at practice where we got to finish possession, whatever that is, with a rebound to stop. You know, just scrapping a little bit. You know, again, they got good coaches over on that side, so we knew that they were going to draw something up that might give us fits. So we just said, you're going to have to hang in there, communicate, and fight for 5 seconds here. And yeah, it's just, in those situations, sometimes you just don't know, man. You don't want to outguess yourself or overthink it, so you just kind of got to do what you've been doing and just trust your kids. And we trusted them, and they did what we needed them to do.
And hold your breath a little bit on the sideline, all right?
Oh, my gosh, yeah.
When it comes to the kind of the start you guys had in this game, it was, you got it up to close to 10. It might have been actually 10 even in the first quarter already. So, I mean, a heck of a start. I mean, you guys had things going right away, had AP behind the 8 ball. Just what can you say about being able to start hot in the fashion that you did?
Yeah, you know, you look back at our games and we've typically been starting off pretty well. I think, you know, Grundy, we got behind pretty early there. You know, Hudson, we got off to a good start, and just, you know, then you just can't sustain it. So again, we got off to a good start here, so I was very pleased with that. But then, you know, to just kind of keep grinding away, had some girls step up and make shots. Mallory Peterson, Kayla Meester, you know, girls that are capable of making shots. We see them make them in practice all the time. They do it the right way, just haven't been able to get them to fall in a game. So I'm just so dang proud of Kayla Meester tonight for just keeping her head, keeping her confidence, and she made some big shots there down the stretch for us, and just defensively too, just to hang in there was good to see.
Yeah, of course, Kaylin here in her junior season really playing a big role for you guys. Peyton Foster as well. She was knocking down those threes. I had her for 4 of 7 from 3, 7 of 12 from the field overall, 19 points. So certainly a player there that's really contributed in a huge way in this one as well.
Yeah, I mean, Peyton's a gym rat, man. She's in the gym, you know, 5:30 a.m., 3 days a week shooting. So she's definitely got the confidence in her game. We've got all the confidence in the world in her. And, you know, a couple games last week, the ball just wasn't going in the hoop for her. But, you know, just being the competitor she is, the tough-minded kid she is, she's going to keep playing. And we had no doubt that she would find it. But really proud of her leadership tonight, though, too, John. She, in the huddles, in the locker room, you know, that last possession, we were kind of talking strategy a little bit there. And she kind of took control of the huddle and explained to the kids, okay, here's what we're doing, making sure that everybody was on the same page and understood. And you know, they say a player-led team's a better team, and we certainly had player-led team tonight, that's for sure.
You bet. I did for 8 of 16 from three-point range, a couple here and there that maybe a foot on the line. So a really good shooting night from deep as well. Is that something that we might kind of start to see more of here as we kind of get deeper into the season?
Well, I certainly hope so. You know, Madeline Danner works really good with our guards and puts them through a lot of shooting stuff and just talks about having confidence a lot. And then, you know, you look down low at our bigs, we were making some good plays down there, and Coach Mitzi Peterson does a great job helping them get in the right spots and understand, you know, what you're looking for, especially in that 3-2 in the first half. And then just, you know, in the second half, understanding, you know, working in and out of the lane, just all the different things. And, I mean, it's a total hats off to the kids, our assistant coaches. They were fantastic tonight. So I was along for the ride and just was happy it ended the way it did.
your second season as a head coach, your first win over Appleton Parkersburg. I know you and Coach Ray Driscoll, go back a ways as well. But I have to imagine this one means a lot to you and the girls as well. I know, losing to AP twice last year probably didn't sit very well with it.
No, it didn't. And when I think about it, I'm just really happy for the kids. I mean, certainly, as a head coach, it's fun to get a win and all that. Brady's a good friend of mine. A ton of respect for him and everything that they do. But really, I mean, tonight was about the kids and them getting a win and just seeing their smiles when you go in the locker room. I mean, that's why you do it. You don't do it to feel good about yourself or boost your own ego in any way. Just super happy for the kids when we go in there, man. I mean, just they're jumping up and down, cheering. I mean, for me, that's what it's all about. For our assistant coaches, that's certainly what it's all about, too.
And quite a stretch of the season as far as just a gauntlet of teams you've been facing. Obviously, AP has been in and out of the rankings. You had Denver, of course, ranked number 2 in 2A. Gladbrook, Rhinebeck, Grundy Center, all teams that, in those IGHSAU rankings, and gave you guys a lot of battles here throughout the season. What can you say about this strength of schedule, how it's kind of prepared you for this moving into January now? Yeah,
it certainly has prepared us. I mean, just, especially in January, our schedule's going to get busy where we're playing a lot of games in a short amount of time. But, the kids had a good mindset the whole time that, hey, our schedule is what it is. We can't change it, so there's no reason to hang their head and pout about it. They've been head down the entire time. Just, we're going to look for the little things of the games we're doing well. We're going to build on that, and then the things we're not doing so well, we'll break that down and figure it out. And, our record isn't the prettiest thing in the world, but the kids, man, they've just been coming to practice. They do what we ask. We have great attitudes. We got thumped pretty good on Tuesday night by a really good Denver team, and you would not have known it at practice on Wednesday. They came there, they were ready to work. That was behind them, and that's what I appreciate about them. Just their attitude when they come to practice, and just knowing it's just effort, and that's all we're going to ask, and everything else just kind of happens. And just happy for the kids. I mean, you go through a stretch like that, it'd be pretty easy to hang your head on some of the losses we've had, but they certainly have not done that. So credit to them and credit to our coaches, our assistant coaches, for keeping them pointing in the right direction as well.
So you go to 2-4 and another chance to keep improving that record with a quick turnaround, 24 hours, less than 24 hours actually. That's an afternoon game against AGWSR coming up here on Saturday. What's kind of the outlook for that one, if you've thought about it?
Well, yeah, I have not thought about it. I mean, tonight was a big one for us. I mean, it was the most important game on our schedule. Coach Peterson again had the scout for tomorrow. That's the great thing about having good assistant coaches. You can split up that scouting responsibility. So we've got a scouting report done already. We'll send clips out to the kids tonight and get prepared for them. But we're just trying to keep focus on us, John. Just how can we improve? How can we keep getting better? We got a game tomorrow, game Monday. So 3 games in 4 days. You kind of gotta be on your toes a little bit here. But certainly wanted to get this one first tonight. Happy we hung in there, and tomorrow morning we'll wake up and we'll worry about the Cougars.
All right. Any final thoughts or any of your other players that you'd like to recognize for their efforts here tonight?
No, I mean, just our bench, Jalen Smith, Autumn Meester, Josie Seelman, Kirsten Peterson coming in at good times, giving us a blow when we needed it. Some of our main players were playing really good, so you don't want them on the bench for too long. And our kids understand their roles. They understand when they're in there, their job is to make an impact. Couldn't be happier for them. Again, Kaylin Meester, the way she shot the ball tonight, I mean, she's been putting in extra time after practice, doing everything right that we ask her to do. So for her to have a performance like this tonight, Mallory, Peyton, Riley, just everybody, our bench, JB got a big win tonight too. So just happy for all the kids, man, all the assistant coaches. It's well deserved by these kids for sure.
All right, well, hey, appreciate the time here, and congrats on the victory.
Yes, sir. Thanks, John.
All right, that's Dyke New Hartford girls basketball coach Matt Dove on Radio On The Go Sports. Just about time for the boys' game between Appleton Parkersburg and Dyke New Hartford. Let's meet the starters. First of all, for the road team, Dyke New Hartford. Number 2 is a 5'9" junior guard, Peyton Picorni. Number 4 is a 6'1" junior guard, Aiden Walston. Number 11, a 6'1" senior guard, Cam Todd. Number 22, a 5'10" sophomore guard, Corbin McCarter. And number 42, a 6'2" senior forward, Dawson Dietrich. And for the home team, Appleton Parkersburg, number 0 is a 6'1" senior forward, Sully Jansen. Number 1, a 6'1" junior guard, Wes Scherr. Number 3 is a 6' senior guard, Trevin Thomas. Number 23 is a 5'10" sophomore guard, Tyler Wedeking. And number 42 is 6'4" sophomore center, Cole Brower. All right, my thanks once again to DNH girls basketball coach Matt Dove for joining me after what was a resilient victory for the DNH girls. I'll be joined by AP head coach Brady Driscoll here at halftime of the boys game. And we'll get some other interviews later on in the night as well. But right now, DNH and AP going at it here. AP has won 10 straight in the series. Last Wolverine victory was all the way back in 2021. So it has been a while since the Wolverines came out on top against the Falcons. And we are underway. Cole Brower wins the opening tip-off, getting the start tonight for the Falcons. In place of Charlie Wessels, who had started most of the prior games here for AP. So AP moving from right to left as I see it from my courtside broadcast location, and we got an immediate foul on DNH, which comes 13 seconds into the game. So AP comes into this one 4-1 overall. In their last action, they defeated Hudson 59-31 back on Tuesday night on the road. Here comes Trevin Thomas, scoops it up at the bucket and missed the shot. Rebound goes to DNH. Here come the Wolverines down into the front court. And their first possession of the game, wearing the black uniforms with blue numbers and text, with white outlines, blue stripes down the sides. Here's a cut to the lane and a steal by Trevin Thomas. Across the court he comes. In transition, throws it behind, and it's taken away by Aiden Walston. Here he comes sprinting down the floor, runs into Tyler Wedeking, who gets called for the blocking foul. He was standing there trying to draw the charge, but he gets called for the blocking foul instead, and that's the first team foul on AP in Wedeking's first personal. So free throws coming up for Aiden Walston of DNH. Chance to get on the scoreboard here for the first time this one. And it's up and good for the Wolverine Junior. DNH coming in at 2-3 overall. Had a lopsided loss at Denver back on Tuesday night. Walston hits the second free throw. And the Wolverines are off to a 2-0 lead. Just underway in this one. Wedeking sprints across half court here for the Falcons. Here's Sully Jansen, pops up a three-pointer, knocks it down from the wing left side. Sully knocks down the triple, and AP has a 3-2 lead over Dyke New Hartford. 80-42 was DNH's final score up in the Cyclone Center back on Tuesday night. AP was scheduled to be in action last night at East Marshall, but that got postponed due to weather conditions. Whiteout. We got a So it's just going to be an out-of-bounds call. Did they call a foul? No, there was no foul call. There was a collision between a player from each team, but no foul called. So DNH will inbound down to their offensive end, trailing 3-2. And they toss it in deep, find Picorni up top of the key. Three-pointer, right wing, Walston bouncing on the rim and missed. Fighting for the rebound, still up in the air, now taken down by Trevin Thomas of AP. 3-2 Falcons. Early on in this one, we got a collision here along the near side. Wes Scherr and Peyton Picorni kind of got tangled up. And the foul goes on Picorni, his second personal foul. All right, Wedeking to inbound here from the near side, looking. And they get into Sully Jansen to the post. Ball's on the floor. Jansen kind of picks it up. And Brower missed the short-range shot, but gets the putback, however. Nice presence down inside. Cole Brower has been here in the early going of this season. Getting his first varsity action here in his sophomore year. Came off the bench in the prior games, but getting the start here tonight. A 5-2 lead for AP right now after Brower just knocked down that shot. Three-pointer for the tie, in and out. It was missed by McCarter. That thing was 2/3 of the way down before it bounced back out. Now McCarter with a takeaway, kicks the ball, gets tangled up here with Jansen, and now Shirk takes it away for the Falcons. Throws it into the lane and taken away by DNH. Todd got the steal. Long pass down the floor, and McCarter answers, puts it in for two. What a flurry of activity that was. Kind of ragtag on both sides. 5:20 to go here, first quarter. Three-pointer straight on. Knocked down by Cole Brower, the big man. 8-4 AP. Loose ball picked up by Thomas in the backcourt. Takes it to the rack and lays it in. Thomas with his first points of the game, and AP extends the lead to 10-4 over Dykner Hartford. Extending the defense into the backcourt. As Aaron Thomas on his feet calling out signals. McCarter with a one-arm catch in the front court. Shot fake here for Dietrich. Takes it along the baseline. Out of bounds to DNH. What a girls game it was that just finished up a few minutes ago. DNH 50, AP 48, the final score. AP has now lost 3 straight games. DNH snaps a 2-game losing streak. Here's a stop and pop, right side, missed by Caden Baker. Offensive board goes to DNH. Three-pointer, you betcha. Cam Tot from downtown for the Wolverines. 10-7 is the AP lead. Down to 4:25 to go here in the first quarter. Jansen for the Falcons, drives down to the block, kick out, three-pointer, West Shirk left corner, no good. Offensive board goes to Jansen. Takes it down into the paint. We got a whistle blown right before the shot was put up, so will not count. AP 4 of 7 from the field, 2 of 3 from three-point range. Wolverines are 2 for 5 overall, 1 of 3 from downtown. Falcons to inbound here, 4:14 to go in the first quarter, leading 10-7 over DNH. High inbounds pass goes to Wessels, and they get an offensive foul called on the inbounds pass. 3-5 Wessels, so he comes into the game, immediately commits a foul. So not the start to the night he was looking for. And DNH will take the possession back, down 10-7. That tenacious backcourt defense of AP is really causing some disruptions on the Wolverines' part. And now a drive to the bucket. Up and in for 2. It's Cam Tot. He's got a 2 and a 3 in the game. DNH has cut the deficit down to 1 point. Falcons on offense. Wing left, it's Wedeking, and a foul. A foul gets called on the drive here by 24. That's Noah Connolly, 5'9" sophomore guard. And Luke Jacobson comes into the game here for the Falcons. He'll inbound it from right next to me. Gets it into Wedeking. 3:46 to go first quarter. Wedeking, three-point assassin, drives to the bucket, scoops it up with the left hand, missed the shot. Fight for the rebound. Wessels and Tot got to know each other, went down to the ground. And it's going to be another foul on Charlie Wessels. So he comes in off the bench. He commits 2 fouls right away, and looks like he will have to go sit back down. 10-9 AP over DNH. Midway through the first quarter. Here comes Baker, drives in on Brower, lowers the shoulders. There's no foul called on either side, and now we got a whistle right after the rebound was secured. And then Baker gets called for the foul. And what was kind of an interesting turn of events. So that was the 5th foul committed by DNH here in the first quarter. So that puts AP in the bonus already, just over halfway through the period. And it'll send Soli Jansen to the free throw line. And the first one is up and good. Got a chance to talk to him after the Falcons beat Hudson on the road back on Tuesday night. And this second free throw is up and in. 12-9. Jansen 2 for 2 on that trip to the free throw line. 3:24 to go here in the first quarter. Wolverines with the ball right now across half court. Down to the post. It's Tot. Takes the dribble, turns around. Right-handed shot is up and in. Cam Tot flicks it up and in for 2. And Tot is 3 for 3 shooting in the game. Wolverines back to within 1 at 12-11. Stop of the lane, now throw right side Brower. And gets a pass back in from Gavin Allen. Taken away, stolen by McCarter, but the Falcons get it right back. Jacobson bounces it down to the right post. And the ball goes flying all over the place. Let's get back up to the backboard. And ultimately, after this flurry of activity, it'll be inbounded by the Falcons down to their offensive end. Inbound to the corner is Shirk. Drives down into the paint. Floats it out with the left hand and hits it. What a crazy shot by Wes Shirk. Got that one to fall down through for 2. And Shirk hits his first bucket of the game. Tot turns around. Terminated the dribble just in the nick of time. Walston tries lobbing it down into Dietrich. Takes a power dribble. Floats it up and in with the left hand. Dawson Dietrich at one point was shooting like 82% on the season. Cooled down at least a little bit. Here's a scoop of the other side. It's missed by Tyler Wedeking. So an uncharacteristically slow start for him. He's only gotten off 2 shots in the entire game. Leading score around 20 per night for the Falcons. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. AP leads it 14-13 over DNH. And now I get the scoreboard upgrade.
Baker.
So DNH to inbound here and a fresh 35-second shot clock. Inbounds to the corner. Drive on the baseline left side. From Baker, bounce it in. And there's the layup. Up and in for 2. Corbin McCarter gives the Wolverines a 15-14 lead. Spin by Wedeking, 12-foot jumper from just inside the free throw line is missed. Rebound off Piff's fingertips. It's still up in the air, bouncing over to the sideline. Out of bounds to DNH. It was Dietrich ricocheting it off one of the Falcon players over on the far side. Now DNH gets it back with 1:34 seconds left here in the first quarter. They take it across half court here with McCarter. Ceremony dribble, one arm pass left. Here's Top, drives in on Shirk. Stops, spins, bounce down to Dietrich. From the left short corner, air ball to jumper. Rebound Falcons. Now Thomas with the jab step, bouncing over to me. And it's going to be out of bounds to AP here with 1:14 left in this first quarter. So Wedeking inbounds to the backcourt. Trevin Thomas will bring it across here for the Falcons. Shot clock did not reset. It's now at 20. Thomas an aggressive drive and a kick out. Sure, 3-pointer. Yes! Over the front of the rim and down through. Falcons take a 17-15 lead back after giving it up. Loose ball picked up by the Falcons. Jansen gets a takeaway and gets away to Shirk. Down the floor, it's Thomas off his defender. Kick out Jansen. Wide open three-pointer is knocked down. Soaring from downtown. 20-15 Falcons. Stolen away in the backcourt. Thomas forward for Wedeking. Off his defender and a foul call. He and Tot were kind of bouncing off each other's shoulders, and that'll send Tyler Wedeking to the free throw line, a chance for his first points of the evening. A 73% free throw shooter. First one up, and good. And that's Tyler Wedeking's first point of the night, increasing AP's lead to 21-15. And the second one also good. Wedeking goes 2 for 2 on the trip, extending AP's lead 22-15. So 8 straight points have been scored by the Falcons. They were just trailing 15-14 and now lead 22-15. 28 seconds left first quarter. Shot clock is off. Wolverines have it. Long pass down the floor. It looks like they're going to hold for one shot here. McCorney runs the point. Down to 15 seconds. Screen set by Dietrich. And now McCarter goes between the legs. Terminates the dribble. Mid-range jumper from the left side of the court. Dawson Dietrich knocks it down. Ends the AP scoring run. 5 seconds left. Falcons quickly down the floor. Allen underneath. Lobs it up for Jansen. 1 second left. Stolen by the Wolverines. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Appleton Parkersburg 22. Zach New Hartford 17. The second quarter is coming up next.
Campbell Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Melima Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmelima.com for more information.
Underway in the second quarter with Appleton Parkersburg leading Dyke New Hartford 22-17. Stop and pop. And Peyton McCorney knocking down the jumper at the paint. Wolverines back to within a possession. 22-19. McCorney with his first points of the night as well. Drive down Sully Jansen off the backboard and in. Heck of a look there by Sully. 24-19 AP. Heck of a night for Jansen so far. And McCorney down to the other side, misses it too strong off the backboard. Loose ball picked up by the Falcons, and a travel is called. Maybe it was on Jansen. Didn't really see anything on Shirk. It could have been on Jansen while he was down on the floor. So AP gives it back to DNH. By the way, Sully Jansen, 2 made threes, a made 2 made free throws. He has not missed a single shot tonight. 3 for 3 from the field and 2 for 2 at the line. Stolen inbounds pass Wedeking. Here comes Brower flying up to the rack, down in for 2. Cole Brower puts the Falcons up by 7, 26-19. One arm pass to the left side, McCarter. Now drive along the baseline. And they skip to the right side of the court. And they throw it away into the bleachers. Caden Baker heaved it all the way across the court, and it landed 2 rows up in the visitor side bleachers. So another turnover on DNH. Gives it back to the Falcons here with 6:50 left in the second quarter, and AP on top 26-19. Chance terminates the dribble. Up top of the key now, it's the big man Cole Brower. Had a 3-pointer earlier in this game. Backdoor Jansen gets the bounce, puts it up and in with the right hand. 28-19 Falcons. Here with 6.5 to go here until halftime. Sully Jansen now 4 for 4 shooting, and answer on the other side. Corbin McCarter from downtown for DNH. We're going back and forth and swatted out of bounds away from Jansen. No foul is called. That will go down to the books as Jansen's first miss of the game. So McCarter hits the three, and AP will inbound after the block shot by DNH. Wedeking tosses in, finds Jansen, toss back to Wedeking, and Tyler threw it over two people's heads and floated out to the baseline. He thought that Jansen was going to cut down to the bucket, but instead, he stayed where he was at. And so that's a turnover for AP. All right, substitutions we got. Oh, maybe not. All right, DNH will inbound, and they get it into Baker. Takes it down the floor. Out to the wing right side. Here comes a three-pointer. Just too strong by Connolly. Falcons with the board. Wester, catch, shoot, three-pointer. Missed it from the left wing. Offensive board, Jansen with a strong rebound. Three-pointer Shirk again, and he missed it that time as well. 28-22 Falcons, 5:40 and ticking left in the second quarter. Crossover dribble here by Connolly. And now Todd. Kicks it out. Here comes a wing three. Missed off the rim by Drew Destival. Into the game for the first time for Dyke New Hartford. Wedeking tries driving in on defenders, gets knocked to the floor, and will head to the free throw line. Blocking foul on DNH. And it goes on Cam Todd. Second personal team first here of the second quarter. Both teams have been playing without fouling here throughout this second period. A little bit of a contrast to the first quarter in that regard. And the first free throw is swished out through by Wedeking, who has only made free throws so far in the game. Sully Jansen's AP's leading scorer right now with 12. And the second shot is good. Wedeking now 4 for 4 at the free throw line. AP extends the lead to 30-22. Wolverines with tempo down the floor. Three-pointer missed from the right corner by Destival. So he comes in off the bench for the first time in a while and misses 2 threes. Tyler Wedeking running down to the rack. Yells, "Let's go," and he'll head to the line for a chance at an and one.
The basket's good by Wedeking. Foul on DNH's number 11. Cameron Todd is his third.
Foul goes on Cam Todd of the Wolverines. So counted and one for Tyler Wedeking, his first field goal of the game.
McCorder and Dietrich checking in for DNH.
So here comes the and one after some substitutions by the Wolverines, and Wedeking hits it. 32-22 Wolverines. Or excuse me, Falcons with the lead, up 32-22. Double-digit lead for the first time. Now they change the score. There it is, 33-22. There's the right score. An 11-point lead for AP. The drive down by Todd. He hits the floor and turns it over out of bounds. Somewhat uncharacteristic fashion.
Caden Baker checking in for DNH.
Shirk's inbound from the baseline here with AP leading 33-22, 4:47 to go in the second quarter. Wedeking almost lost the dribble. Now baseline, it's Thomas. Off the top of the backboard. Missed shot, and they'll blow the play dead because it hit the top of the backboard. You don't see that all that often. Wolverines with the ball. Aiden Walston back into the game as well for the Wolverines. Three-pointer is missed by Picorni, and a strong rebound goes to Cole Brower. But a foul was whistled immediately after the rebound. So now we got one of the officials over here on the scorers table saying to reset the shot clock to 33. And that's what we do. Thomas brings it across half court. Another point here for the Falcons on this particular possession. Keeping it outside the perimeter. Shirk up top, guarded by Corney. Now West takes it down right side of the lane, scooped it up, wanted a foul, did not get it. Wolverines down the other way. Walston, short corner right side, drives in on Jansen, into the post, stop and pop move. Fading away from the bucket, he missed the shot. The Falcons taking it down to the floor, players colliding. Brower on the floor, throws it away and finds Wedeking. Shirk, baseline left, around his defender, tried scooping it up, but he was fouled on his way to the rack. Now, give everyone a moment for a quick breather here with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter. And Shirk about to head to the free throw line here for the Falcons. Perfect on the year so far at 4 for 4. And the first one here is no good. I get it. People are going to say I jinxed him. I don't believe in that. Let me tell you that right now. 3:40 to go here in the second quarter. Shirk another free throw attempt. And that one good. He is now 5 of 6 at the line this season. AP extends the lead to 34-22. Largest of the night so far. Wolverines on offense with McCorney driving down left of the paint. Floats it up with the right hand and knocks it down. Falcons with it on offense. Sully Jansen. Aggressive drive into the paint. Charlie Wessels. 14-foot jumper goes. So Wessels coming off the bench here in this game after starting most of the games earlier in the year. And looks like it's going to be an over and back on DNH. Corbin McCarter took a tumble across the half-court line. It rolled back over in the area of Aiden Walston. So AP will get the possession back. Jacobson inbound here from the sideline. They'll toss it into Jansen to start the play. 3:05 to go second quarter. Screen set up top by Wedeking. Leaves Jansen open. Missed the left wing three. Offensive board Jacobson. Straight on three Wedeking. Too strong. But an offensive rebound goes to Charlie Wessels. Couple of missed threes, but another chance for the Falcons. Tapped out of bounds by DNH. Believe it or not, that was the first three-point attempt of the game by Tyler Wedeking. It takes almost 14 minutes of game time to get there, which is wild. So he inbounds, tossed it to Jansen, right block, scooped it up, missed it. Rebound Wolverines with Dietrich. A whistle and a foul. Jansen got knocked to the ground on the baseline. And now DNH will inbound here after somewhat of a peculiar series of events.
Hey, 52!
Wolverines with the basketball. 2.5 minutes to go till halftime. And Picorni kicks out to the corner left side. Controlled right now by Baker. Now along the baseline, Picorni back to Baker. Left side block, floats it up and in for two. Jaden Baker on the board for the first time. Cuts DNH's deficit down to 36-26. Jansen rumbles into the paint. Fouled on his way up. He stopped down to the left block, then rose up. Dawson Dietrich called for his second personal foul, the team's fourth. So no more fouls to give here. No more fouls to give for DNH for the rest of the half. Next one would put AP in the bonus. But free throws anyway on this possession by Sully Jansen. First one rims out and missed. AP as a team now 8 of 10 at the free throw line of the game. One more coming up for Sully. Takes a couple dribbles, second one up and good. Makes it 37-26 Falcons. which will return to action on Monday night at Waverly Shell Rock to close out the December portion of the schedule. DNH will close their December tomorrow night at AGWSR. We got a whistle after a collision between Jacobson and one of the Wolverines. I think it was McCartney. All right, Walston out inbound from in front of the AP team bench with 2:03 left in the first half. Corny goes between the legs, sends it down to the wing left side. Now up top, Peyton Picorni drives down against Wedeking. Picorni to the rack, counted and one. He stuck with it on that possession. Could not find the look he was going for. Finally found it, went on a drive, put it up and in for two, and gets the and one opportunity as well. 37-28. AP still in front, but the Wolverines have cut it down to single digits here. And a substitution here, Jacob Feeker comes in to replace Dawson Dietrich here. And Feeker, 5'11" junior guard, making his first appearance in the game. And the free throw is good. Peyton McCorney gets the and one. 37-29 is the lead for the Falcons. Thomas passes to the left side, Jacobson. Cross court, finds Shirt. Top of the key, drives down, and a kick out Allen. Spins off as a defender, finds Shirt, takes along the baseline. Around the horn now, left baseline, Allen. No look pass to Jacobson, pops up a three-pointer and missed. Offensive board goes to Cole Brower. Three-pointer, that's Trevin Thomas. Airball that gets knocked to the ground. Out of bounds DNH. Thomas got knocked down to the floor. No foul was called. And DNH will gain possession after the missed threes by the Falcons. $1:18 to go here till halftime. Wolverines with the basketball right now. And Picorni to bring it across half court. Slowing down the tempo here. One-on-one guarded by Jacobson up top. Gets around a screen to the right side. Open three. Catch and shoot left corner. Is missed off the rim here by Destival. Now here comes AP down the other way. Catch shoot three. Trevin Thomas. Missed it too strong from the left corner. Offensive board Shirt. Put back, rattled it down through from the center of the lane. Falcons take it back. Here comes Jacobson. One-on-one. Floats it up and missed it. Down the other way along the baseline. Kick to the corner. And we got a whistle blown on the baseline drive here by Peyton Thorney.
Dawson Dietrich checking in for the Wolverines.
Dietrich comes back in, sends Destival to the bench.
That way. Other side.
And here comes Gavin Allen. Passing it right, Sully Jansen almost stepped out of bounds. Falling out of bounds, he stays in, but throws it out of bounds. So at the end of the day, ends up being an AP turnover. All right, down to 20 seconds left here in the first half. And DNH to inbound, they'll bring it across half court. Here comes McCarter, terminates the dribble, 10 seconds left. Now Walston goes behind the back, down to the block right side. Hesitates, now pops it up, in and out. Rebound controlled by AP, 2 seconds left, and they don't get a shot off, and that will bring us to the end of the first half. Appleton Parkersburg 39, Dyke New Hartford 29. Let's head to halftime on 99 The Wave and Radio on the Go on YouTube.
Gamble Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Melima Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmelima.com for more information.
For your halftime entertainment, Samantha Carlson will now be performing a cover art solo to A Million Dreams. She competed in a sport honor class 1A solos at the ISDTA state competition, bringing home 7th place. Today during halftime, A.B. However will also be hosting their second annual showcase at Kids Playing on Saturday, January 31st. Keep a lookout for updates and Kids Playing silent forms coming soon. Samantha, the floor is yours.
It is continuing coverage of Appleton-Parkersburg basketball with head girls coach Brady Driscoll. AP ends up falling to Dyke-New Hartford 50-48 on the home court here on Friday night, and coach ends up being a pretty intense game. I mean, you guys fought back from a double-digit deficit at times. Unfortunately, just play short there down the stretch.
Yeah, we talked about it in the locker room too. You get yourself in a hole. I think at one point 15-3 maybe to start the game, and yeah, you lose by 2, you outscore them the rest of the way, but it's that hole that you got to dig out of that makes it pretty tough.
Yeah, certainly. When it comes to that slow start, I mean, it got up to like double digits in that first quarter right away. What can you kind of attribute to that? Like, what were you guys seeing out there? What was making it tough out there for you guys in that first quarter?
Ella Foster, we talked about her coming into the game and her shooting abilities, and we lost her probably 2 times for sure in the first few minutes for 2 threes and maybe a third. I know she had 9 at halftime, but it felt like 3 of those came right in the first couple minutes. And throughout the course of the game, I think they had Credit to their kids and Meester stepping up and hitting more threes than she's, I think, hit all year. And another 15 for them. She hit a couple threes for them tonight, and she's, I think, one made three on the year too. So they had kids step up and make shots that hadn't been hitting shots yet. So, big credit to Dyke, but we got to do a better job of finding where Foster is for sure.
When it comes to the comeback effort that you guys made, able to, I believe, take a brief lead there at one point in that fourth quarter. How are you guys kind of able to ultimately turn things around and kind of get things moving in the right direction there in that fourth quarter up until, kind of the end there?
Yeah, we had some good transition points for us, throwing it ahead. And Kira runs the floor pretty well. Colby ran the floor well. We got some runouts that way. Going inside to Kira, I was proud of her efforts tonight. I think she's probably going to be close to another double-double. She's been really, really good for us the past couple nights. And going inside to her, and she's had some big shots, and she plays harder than everybody out there. She goes after the ball like crazy. So, she was a big part of that comeback for us, and just throwing the ball ahead, getting some transition points instead of trying to set up in the half court every time.
Yeah, I had her unofficially with 18 points, Ava Eddy 11, and Colby Wangsis with 10 points as well. Colby was getting in some foul trouble down the stretch after I think her fourth came at, well, there's still probably a few minutes left at that point, but definitely one of those seniors that I have to imagine confident enough to be able to keep her in there playing with those 4 fouls despite some of the troubles that she was having throughout the night.
I think she picked it up with maybe 5 minutes left, and she's playing down low, she's playing kind of every position for us and guarding other teams' big kids, and they were posting up pretty hard, so, trying to not block as many shots, and I think the first time she was back in there, she actually had a block and stayed away from their foul trouble, but and I think overall too, but whether she's in foul trouble or not, we got to find different ways to get her the ball on offense and let her go to work and score for us. So, it's on me for not getting her enough looks, and hopefully we can turn that around going down these last couple games. Well, one more game, I guess, before break, and then after break, trying to get her going earlier and more often, because she's too good of a player for us to probably sit on 10.
Certainly these last few games been some frustrating nights for you guys. Back to Tuesday night at Hudson as well, falling in overtime in that one. I guess for your guys' team, what are the biggest takeaways to be had? Like how can you grow most from some of these tough experiences that you've had kind of throughout the course of this week?
Yeah, I think looking at the Hudson game, you can kind of attribute a lot of it to 27 turnovers and then 20 offensive rebounds given up for us. So that's 47 possessions that we gave them that we didn't have to score, and you lose by, you go into overtime. You probably don't go into overtime if you don't have those. And I think if you look at the first half today when we were down big, I think we had quite a few turnovers there in the first quarter, and a little better in the second, but still not very good. And, when we're turning it over and not giving us shots and then giving them more looks at it, they obviously are building up to some leads. And the second half was better for us. I think only 4, maybe 5 turnovers in the second half. Cleaned up some offensive rebound stuff. But, obviously, like we talked about, when you get yourself in that hole, it's kind of too late now to make the rally. Even though we came back and took the lead, too, it's just me doing a better job down the stretch of getting us in the right spots and getting us organized to be able to come away with these close losses and turn them into close wins.
All right, just about out of time here, but another tough test on the road coming up on Monday night. A ranked team in Class 4A, Waverly Shellrock. Any initial thoughts on that one coming up here on Monday to close out December?
They got one of the best players probably in the area in Purcell back from last year, and she was solid for them. She's as good as the players we'll see probably all year. So I haven't looked too much into them yet, but we know they'll be aggressive. They're fast. They probably have some size. So obviously they're ranked at 4A for a reason. We'll see what they look like on film. But last year I thought we played a pretty competitive year, and hopefully we can give them that again, but come away with one of these close wins.
All right, AP Girls Basketball Coach Brady Driscoll here on Radio on Go Sports. Appreciate the time tonight, and we'll catch you on Monday.
You bet, Jimmo. Thank you.
All right, we'll be back with the second half of the boys' game. Appleton Parkersburg 39, Dyke New Hartford 29 as we head to quarter number 3 in this boys game. John Mowinkle with you here. 99 The Wave, Radio on the Go's YouTube channel, also on the Falcon Activities Network with Kelly Alderts running the show. Appreciate you're with us. However, you're experiencing tonight's broadcast. Tyler Wedeking puts it up and in on the left baseline on the first possession of the third quarter for the Falcons. And AP extends the lead to 41-29. Wedeking now up to 9 points for AP. Here's a deep shot missed by DNH's Corbin McCarter. Put back Dawson Dietrich up and in for 2. So Dietrich able to get it going down to the post here for Dyke New Hartford. At 1 point was shooting about 80% on the season. Cooled down a little bit as we get deeper into December here, but certainly a big man presence that DNH has kind of been missing the last couple of years. Here's a steal, takeaway by Dyke New Hartford. Into the hands of Peyton McCorney, and he gets it away to McCarter. Still in the backcourt, guarded heavily by Shirk. And McCarter across half court to the free throw line. And we got a travel called here on Cam Tott. Looks bucket, faked the shot, but lifted one of the feet right as he was taking it off and before he began his dribble. So I'll give it back to the Falcons here with 6:56 to go in the third quarter. And Trevin Thomas wearing the transparent face protector. We'll bring it across half court. Packed house tonight here for the final home game for the Falcons before Christmas break. First home game since Sumner Fredericksburg all the way back the first week of December. Here's Sully Jansen running to the rack and missed a shot on the run. DNH gets the rebound, but a foul goes on. Or no, there was no foul. They just said it was out of bounds. All right, so 6:34 to go here in the third quarter. AP to inbound. And I'll toss it into Brower here. Hand off Wedeking. Spin on the block right side. Tried bouncing it to his left to Cole Brower, who's going to take it up to the rack, but not on the same page there. Falcons turn it over.
Hey, thumbs up! Thumbs up!
41-31.
Relax.
AP by 10.
T, come get it. T, come get it.
These teams are playing hard.
Thumbs up. Reverse it. Go with your feet.
Always an intense one when these teams get together. We get the best efforts out of each team. Kind of crazy though, AP has won 10 straight in the series. Last DNH win was all the way back in 2021. In the 2021 season. Here's a run to the rack and a bucket. Corbin McCarter to the rack. He is 3 for 3 on 2-point attempts. Wolverines back to within 8, 41-33 AP. And defense right now here for DNH. Bowling long here on this possession. Kick ball, but no whistle. Scramble for it on the floor. Picked up by Trevin Thomas. And now a timeout. So we should be at 8 on the shot clock, says the official coming over to the scorer's table. But they put it at 3. So the shot clock reset. The shot clock reset because there was a perceived change of possession. Coach Tagtail wants to keep it at 3. Well, 2 of the officials are talking about where they should reset the shot clock. They reset it during the scramble at midcourt. So they're going to reset it to 34. So they stopped play. They thought the shot clock should, at first they thought it should not have reset when it did. And now they're saying it was correct to have been reset. So put 34 on and we resume action. Pretty much a fresh possession here for AP. Jansen bounced it right. Cole Brower in the post. Tries turning around. We got a jump ball call. DNH has the possession arrow.
Hey, thumbs up. You gotta screen somebody, Court. Thumbs up. When you get in, you gotta set the screen.
All right, Walston inbound from the baseline. Falcons trying to play the full court trap here.
Stay up.
And McCarter brings it across half court here for the Wolverines. Knee-level dribble and toss it away. Top the key, it's Dawson Dietrich. Under 5 to go here in the third quarter. This jumper by Aiden Walston from the center of the paint. Falcons down the other way with Trevin Thomas. West Shirk, wide open three-pointer. Missed it from the wing left side. Defensive board, Dietrich. And a collision here between Shirk and Cam Todd. A blocking foul goes on Shirk. Team first foul here of the third quarter for AP. DNH yet to commit one. Here with 4:40 to go in the third quarter. DNH looking to claw their way back into this thing. AP's had a double-digit lead here for a good chunk of this game throughout the second and third quarter so far. DNH cuts it down to 8. Chance for even more here. McCarter down to the baseline and terminates the dribble. Now up to Walston behind the three-point line. Lost the ball on the ground. Picked up by Wedeking and a foul on Walston. Got to reach the arms out, put them on the shoulders of Wedeking and gets whistled for it. So that's his first personal foul and the team's first for the third quarter. With 4:20 to go here in the period. Jacobson now with the ball for the Falcons. Will bring it across half court.
Stay attached.
Each of these teams has one game remaining before Christmas break. Down to the baseline, kick out, open three-pointer. Sully Jansen. Sully Jansen with his third three-pointer of the night. He's now 3 of 4 from downtown. 44-31 AP. Or 44-33, excuse me. Here's a bucket by the Wolverines. Aiden Walston with his 4th points of the game. 3rd and 4th right there. And Jansen loses it out of bounds. It's going to be DNH ball. Connolly comes in to replace Walston. Much deserved breather. So yeah, one game left for each team before Christmas break. DNH will be at AGWSR tomorrow. And AP will be at Waverly Shell Rock on Monday. Wolverines sprinting down the floor with Connolly. We'll hand off on the wing right side to Corney. Toss it up here to McCarter on the wing left side. Guarded one-on-one by Thomas. Crosses over, tries taking it down to the paint. Stops the dribble, and now up top it's Todd. Spins the free throw line, goes in on Jansen. Now up top at the key, and they'll reset the offense here with 15 on the shot clock. Here comes McCorney, kick to the corner, catch, shoot, 3, it's McCarter. Missed off the front of the rim. What a rebound by Tyler Wedeking, reaching out in front of his defender. And a whistle as the teams are running down floor.
Great find, great find.
In the game, DNH is shooting 15 of 31, 2 of 11 from three-point range. AP is 16 of... Actually 15 of 35, 5 of 14 from three-point range. So here we go, 3:05 to go in the third quarter. AP on top by 9, 44-35. Open three-pointer, right wing, Trevin Thomas, too strong. Out of bounds, it'll be DNH ball. Trevin Thomas now 1 for 6 shooting the game. And Aaron Thomas calls timeout, a 30 here with 2:54 to go in the third quarter. 16 points for Sully Jansen, a team high for AP. He's 5 of 8 from the field. 3 of 4 from three-point range and 3 of 4 at the free throw line. Tyler Wedeking has 9, West Shirk 8. DNH is being led in scoring by Corbin McCarter with 9 points. Peyton Corney and Cam Todd each have 7. All right, so 2:54 to go here in the third quarter, I should say. And we'll be on the road for the broadcast at Waverly Shell Rock coming up on Monday night. FYI, that is a 6 o'clock start for the girls' game instead of 6:15. DNH inbounding here. And McCarty dribbles down the floor, passes it left side. Caden Baker from the paint, taken away by Wessels. Long pass down court. Jacobson, handoff, Jansen. We got a whistle. Now let's see what we got here. 2-2 white, that is Corbin McCarter. That'll be his first personal team's third here of the third quarter. Falcons to inbound here. 2:40 left in the third. Leading 44-35. Jacobson inbound, finds Wedeking, catch, shoot three, good, swishes it. Right off the inbounds pass, Tyler Wedeking. Would you believe that is his first made three-pointer of the entire night? And it comes over halfway through the third quarter. 47-35 Falcons. Three-pointer on the other side, good! Noah Connolly gets the answer for DNH. Back to a 9-point game, 47-38 AP. Wessels, a knee-level dribble. Stops, pivots around, being hounded by Dietrich. Now it's Thomas, tries to work it into the post left. Too strong off the backboard. Offensive board, it's Wessels, keeping the possession alive. Now Jacobson, a three. Knocks it down. Luke Jacobson, his first three-pointer of the night. AP's got their largest lead, 50-38. Closing minutes of the third quarter. McCarter, this is a three-pointer short. Fight for the rebound goes to Dietrich. Another three-pointer. This time it's McCorney, it rims out. Couple of tough misses here for the Wolverines. And we got a foul down to the other side. Falcons get called for the charge, giving it back to DNH. Solly Jansen turns it back over. Minute 15 left in the third. Cross half court comes Connolly. Now Baker weaves into the paint, no shot, we got a foul. Several players got knocked down to the floor, including Wedeking and Baker. And now with a buck 08 left in the third quarter, Sully Jansen is called for his second foul. And DNH will inbound here from the baseline. Looking, and they'll toss it into Dietrich, almost lost it. Gets it back and hands off McCarter on the left side corner. Bulls overhead, toss it across the floor, almost into the visitors' side bleachers, but hauled in by Baker. Goes through traffic, gets off Jacobson, throws a no-look pass. Jacobson got caught right up in the passing lane. Tried throwing it back inbounds as he was on his way out the door. But it's going to be a Dykner-Hartford ball after Jacobson was out of bounds and the last person to touch it. Timeout called by the Wolverines with 53.5 seconds left in the third quarter. And AP leading 50-38. Let's take a look at some of the scores. See if we can get some finals in NICL girls basketball action tonight. Gladbrook Rhinebeck gets by Grundy Center 48-46. Number 5 in 1A tops number 10 in 2A. That one down in Grundy Center. So the Spartans get their first loss of the season. That must have been a heck of a game. DNH defeated AP 50-48. AGWSR hosting South Hardin. Tigers won that one 64-24. And the timeout is over with. See if we can get some other scores here at some point as well. Wolverines with the ball, 50 seconds left third quarter. Shot clock down to 15 now. Wing left, Connolly, catch, shoot three. Foul on the three-point attempt. It was missed, but he'll head to the line to shoot three. This will be a big moment for DNH, a chance to cut this down to a single-digit deficit once again.
Talk to me about this play, that's it.
And Noah Connolly shooting his first free throws of the season right here. This is the first one. hits the second.
Wedeking checking in for AP.
We got Wedeking coming in for AP to replace Jacobson. Wolverines as a team is shooting 48% of the line this year. And the third one is missed. 1 for 3 on that trip to the line, but DNH taps the offensive rebound to themselves. Baseline, it's McCorney, throws a pass, taken away by the Falcons. 30 seconds left, third quarter. Looks like AP is going to hold for the last shot, leading 50 to 39. Offensive foul on Wedeking. Forearm extension. Puts his defender on the floor, and DNH will get it back.
Team fifth, Luke Jacobson checking in for AP.
How will the Wolverines handle this? We got a technical foul called. We got a technical foul. A bench technical on AP. And that'll be 2 free throws and possession for DNH. And it comes after the offensive foul as well. First free throw by Corbin McCarter is up and good. His first trip to the line here today. And the second one good as well. All right, so DNH inbound after the technical foul, down 50 to 41. Wolverines with it. Connolly to the rack, missed the shot, and a strong rebound by Brower. Sprinting down the floor, and a travel is called. Falcons will turn it back over. And as a result of that technical foul, looks like Aaron Thomas has to remain seated for the rest of the game. So 11.6 seconds left. And here we go. Connolly to bring it across half court for the Wolverines. Down to 6 seconds. Pops up a three-pointer. Missed it short. Rebound Shirk. 2 seconds. And they don't get a shot off. It was close. Could not quite get it before the buzzer. And that will bring us to the fourth quarter. Appleton Parkersburg 50. Dyke New Hartford 41. Let's head to the fourth next.
Gamble Insurance provides the service you expect. With over 50 years of experience, they are available to assist you with all your insurance needs. Campbell Melma Real Estate has been assisting both buyers and sellers for over 40 years. Come visit us online at campbellmelma.com for more information.
Let's head to the fourth quarter with Appleton Parkersburg leading Dyke New Hartford 50 to 41. All right, so the Falcons have the ball. We get rolling in the fourth. There was a technical foul against the AP bench. Near the end of the third quarter, DNH got 2 free throws and possession. Both made by Corbin McCarter. So that'll be the fourth foul on Cam Todd of DNH. Bounce into Wessels. Right side block. Hesitation. Counted and one. Charlie Wessel has a chance at a 3-point play. Just his second made bucket of the game. And the and one free throw is missed. So here comes DNH. (52-41) AP. Takeaway by the Falcons in the backcourt here with Jansen. Down the floor. Hesitation. Bounce to the right side. And a foul has been called. As Trevin Thomas took a tumble. Corbin McCarter called for his second personal. And the team's third of the fourth quarter already. And we are 37 seconds into the fourth quarter. Already 3 team fouls. First free throw good by Trevin Thomas. That does not bode well for a comeback effort when you got very few fouls to give. And the second free throw is good. Thomas 2 for 2 on that trip to the line. AP extends the lead to 54-41. And we got a collision here. Dietrich to the rack and in. Falcons by 11. 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Trevin Thomas scoops it up while fading to the left. So a foul has been called. And Thomas will head to the line for 2 free throws. Peyton McCorney called for his 4th personal. So another DNH player with 4 fouls. Both of them are in the game currently. And now Aiden Walston will come in after this free throw. First one missed by Thomas. And he will place Peyton McCorney in the Wolverine lineup. And one more free throw coming up for Thomas here. And that one good. 55-43. AP in front with 6:55 left in regulation. Looking for their 11th straight win of the series against Dyke New Hartford. Wolverines have it right now. Dietrich. That was a pinball ball around, picked up by Walston, and they'll keep the possession alive. 10 on the shot clock. McCarter behind his back. It's knocked down to the floor by Shirk. That'll be Shirk's second personal, team's first of the 4. All right, McCarter inbounds, or Steve Connolly inbounds into the backcourt to McCarter. Now turns on the Jets. Down to the low post left and backs it out. Walston, wing left side, down to the post. Hard dribble, Dawson Dietrich. Turn around and a left-handed shot missed. Falcons with tempo. Thomas trying to back it into the post. Kicks the corner. Open three-pointer. Sully Jansen missed it short. Rebound tap to Jansen. And Sully's going to get called for a foul after a collision between him and Todd. He's got incidental contact as he was sprinting in to try to get the rebound. And that'll give it back to DNH, which trails by 12. 6 minutes to go in regulation. Now Connolly of the Wolverines. Top of the key, it's McCarter. Another point here. Takes a dribble and passes it toward Top. And he crosses over, takes it to the free throw line. Scoops it down to Dietrich, fake the pass, turnaround shot, left block, Dietrich, no. And Wessel secures the board. Down to 5.5 minutes left in regulation. Falcons leading DNH by 12. Wedeking takes it to the rack, missed the shot short. Dietrich with a rebound and a foul immediately. Nice night for Sully Jansen, 16 points. Tyler Wedeking, 12 points, 8 for the West Shark. DNH gets it back. Almost taken away by Thomas here on the near side. McCarter, left wing three-pointer, a little too strong. Had the accuracy, just a little too much power behind it. Here comes Wessels to the rack. You betcha. Right in the center of the lane, Charlie Wessels flicks it up and puts it in for two. And a 57-43 lead for AP. Approaching the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Windmill shot in the lane, missed by Walston, no good. Missed the second one as well. Third one was good, but it's not going to count. There was a foul before that. And Walston at the free throw line after the third personal foul committed by Wes Shirt. Just about the top of the hour, you're listening to KQCR Parkersburg FM 98.9. And on the go media station 99 The Wave. First free throw rimmed out by Walston. Brower comes in to replace Wessels in the Falcon lineup. Second free throw is no good. Rebound goes to Allen of AP. And here comes Thomas down into the front court. In the post, Brower scoops it up, falling down to the floor. Would have been a crazy shot if that one falls. But the blocking foul goes on Dawson Dietrich. So two big men collide, and Dietrich is called for the infraction. Cole Brower to the free throw line, his first trip there tonight. First one, nothing but net. And AP leads it 58-43. Few dribbles in the second shot is too strong, no good. Rebound Walston. 1 for 2 trip to the line for Brower. And we got a timeout called by DNH head coach Alex Tagto with 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. AP 58, DNH 43. We'll take a timeout too. Full timeout just getting done, called by DNH. We got 4 minutes and 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Appleton Parkersburg leads Dyke Hartford 58-43. Wolverines have 3 timeouts left. AP has 4. And Walston to inbound. That's an over and back. They inbounded it into Picorni. The pass led him to the half-court line. Picorni got 1 foot across it. And as a result, commits the infraction, turns it over. So DNH kind of shoots themselves in the foot there. Really an unforced error. 4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. So an unnecessary turnover will hurt DNH's chances here down the stretch. As AP's lead continues to grow. Cole Brower takes it down to the bucket. Up and in for 2. And now it's 60-43, just like that. A 17-point lead for the Falcons. Now Brower with a steal. Across half court, Thomas. 3:45 to go in the fourth. Falcons looking for their 11th straight win of the series. Brower in the post, kick out corner. West Shirt three-pointer, short. Rebound for Picorni. Wolverines with tempo now. A whistle called. And Trevin Thomas gets foul call against him, sending Peyton Picorni to the free throw line. Both teams are in the bonus now. And Picorni will shoot free throws for the second time tonight. He is 1 for 1 in the game. First one is missed. And DNH now as a team is shooting 6 of 11 at the line. Compare that to AP's 13 of 18. One more free throw, and that one is no good. So he missed them both on that trip to the line. Falcons get the ball back. Looking on a 17-point lead. Broward handoff Wedeking the wing left side. Heavily guarded, tossed it away to Jansen. Tipped by McCarter, stolen by Dietrich, who passed it forward to McCarter. DNH needs buckets, and they need them fast. And short possessions. Connolly draws his defender off and misses a three-pointer long from the left wing. Ball bounces out of bounds, and it'll be back to AP on the turnover. 3:01 to go here in the fourth quarter. Falcons looking to close this thing out in style. The lead growing as the night goes on.
Hey, R52, double it.
And Thomas brings the cross half court. Off a Cole Brower screen top of the key, bounces down to Brower, down to the post. Weaves through, couldn't get it to fall on the scoop with the right hand. Wolverines get it back with 2.5 minutes to play. Hook shot, right hand, missed by McCarter. And Brower taps the rebound over toward Wedeking. Corner left side, drive by Jansen, underneath. Brower will shoot free throws. Fouled on the shot.
Foul DNH is number 22, Corbin McCarter. That's his third.
End of the third quarter, South Hardin leads AGWSR 44-29. That one taking place over in Ackley tonight. And Brower hits the first free throw. 61-43 AP. One more coming up for the 6'4" sophomore. And that one's good. 2 for 2 on that trip to the line, 62-43. And AP's got its largest lead of the night at 19 points. Surging to the finish line. McCarter deep in the left wing. Now pops up a three. Rattled in and out. Got robbed on that one. Down to 2 minutes to go. And the Falcons on the verge of putting this thing away. We'll move to 5-1 on the season. Scoop shot missed by Trevin Thomas. And DNH. Some people not on the same page. Now you got to get it across. Now stolen in the backcourt. Tyler Wedeking. And a foul as Wedeking and Connolly collided. 2 shots coming up for Tyler Wedeking at the free throw line. Here with a minute 36 seconds left. DNH will move to 2 and 4 on the year. And less than 24 hours before their next game when they head to AGWSR tomorrow night. Actually be a late afternoon game. Actually, girls start at 4:30, boys will be at 6 o'clock. So, first free throw good by Wedeking. Now we got some bench players starting to come into the game. Noah Stockdale in for DNH. Skylar Sullivan as well. Jonah Carney comes in for AP. Brandon Hartbarger. Also Gavin Allen, Austin Shepard. Drew Destival comes in for the Wolverines. So does Jacob Feeker. Second free throw, Wedeking is good. And Jacobson comes in to replace Wedeking, who finishes 7 for 7 at the free throw line tonight, 14 points. All right, a minute 35 left. AP 64, DNH 43. Wolverines on offense. Now a kick to Picorni, wing 3, nope. Jacobson the rebound. Picorni now 0 of 3 from three-point range in the game. Down to the baseline now. Line drive pass Hartbauer. Now to Carney on the left side corner. People starting to head out of here. Three-pointer airballed by Shepard. But then Carney is there for the putback. You just heard it, 1 minute left, 53 seconds to be exact. Loose ball, Wolverines get it. Picorni three-pointer, good, nothing but net. 66-46 Falcons. Largest lead has been 23 so far for AP. Stepped up in the air, Shepard missed the shot, got his own rebound, put back in. Shepard, the 5'8" senior, puts it in for his first points of the night. 15 seconds left, DNH with the ball. Three-pointer rattled in and out, missed by Testival. 9 seconds, and this should do it. Jacobson brings it across half court, no more shots. 68-46 is the final score. AP with a victory. Postgame coverage coming next.